What is happening, Internet? K-Wing here with a special vlog, another slice of life thing, showing you guys artwork that originally was going to be thrown out because we didn't know what this stuff was. It was in a very weird box that was in the office. It was over there in the corner, and if it wasn't for Zelda in that little Crunchyroll bag, we wouldn't have known what was in there. We found her inside the bag and was like, wait a second, something's off with that. And inside was all of this. Now, these are art that we collected at different conventions that we went to from the year 2014 through 2018 was our last convention. And the plan was we were planning on making an art wall that we could, film vlogs and have a nice little backdrop like classic YouTubers. And I'm going to go through each one of these individual pieces of art. Now, I don't know who the artists are. I don't remember. So many years ago. If you recognize yourself as the artist, major props, and we would love to buy from you again, because these are beautiful original works. These are not licensed, like this Batman poster, which is awesome, with the Bat family, Nightwing, Red Hood, and Tim Drake, as well as we've got Iga's autograph down here for his Castlevania clone game, which we did cover extensively, but I completely forgot that he actually autographed it. Now, this is going to have to go into some, like, a photograph thing, because basically the signature is starting to fade, whereas Kevin's signature is still, just the day he signed it, my gosh, almost 7 years ago, I believe. Same thing with Aquaman. Like, his thing is fine, but Iga's stuff is fading, as is Austin St. John, so we need to get that taken care of. But I don't know, I thought it'd be kind of fun to show you guys, just the kind of stuff we're into, and go over some of these individually. And it looks like we have a guest cat who joined. Hello, Link, is talking about Legend of Zelda, and then he appears, and then he's gone. Okay, so this is Bloodstained, right here. This was the first game in the series, and it is a series because there's been multiple games. You can see Iga signed it himself. It's a little faded, so this is going to have to go inside of a protective case. Otherwise, that'll be lost to the ages. His Bloodstained series isn't bad. And I don't know if YouTubers usually show off their artwork, but I will have these hanging up in my house. Amber probably won't let this go downstairs. I mean, obviously, it's got ladies on it. And it'll go up in my office, but I don't know where it's going to go. Maybe it'll go next to Skeletor or something. I don't know. Don't mind me. I'm doing some editing on the desktop that my friend fixed. But anyway, I was also playing an arcade game a little while ago because I can. I love my office now. My office is so clean. It's so clean. Look at how clean it is. Oh my gosh. Except for that wire. Okay, so yeah, there's Iga's thing. Be very, very careful with this. We're going to set this aside so we can see some of the other fun stuff. So this was when we were working with Saban. That is Austin St. John, the OG Red Ranger, signing that for the Go Mega campaign that we were all a part of at the booth 210 at New York Comic Con. And we actually... No! Get off. No. No, bad kitty. Go. This is... No. Yep, lay down. Lie down. Those are pristine, perfect pictures that you can't ruin. Oh my gosh. Ruin my spiel. Okay, so Austin's autograph right there. Worked with Saban, New York Comic Con, and we actually fought against him and lost. I played against him as the Gold Ranger, who's not in this picture, which is criminal. Yet we have Green and White Ranger, but only the Red Ranger there in the corner, when Gold Ranger was a big part of the Go Mega campaign. And of course the Megazord in the background, that's when they released the Megazord stuff. I can't remember exactly what year this was, but it was before Hasbro owned Power Rangers. We used to do a lot of stuff with Saban, which you can see right there. We were Power Ranger creators with Saban, and we worked with Enway, and we worked with Lionsgate. It was a lot of fun. So this was back during Enway's glory years. But Austin was a beast in Legacy Wars, believe it or not, and destroyed me with the Red Ranger, and I thought I was going to beat him with the Gold Ranger. And we have a video on our channel a long time ago that nobody ever watched, but it is up there if you ever want to check it out. Just type K-Wing versus Austin St. John, the OG Red Ranger, And boom, you can see some stuff. Ah! I need to find other methods of storage. Otherwise, these will be ruined. Okay. Let's look at some of the cool art here we have in the background. This is from Link from Hyrule Warriors. This is beautiful. Again, I don't know who the artist is. Maybe the artist's name is Wave 15. I'm not sure. But this is not a licensed piece of artwork. This is going to go in the office somewhere. It's beautiful. I love the Hyrule Warriors game so much. This is the first Hyrule Warriors, not the other game that we covered. And Amber and I picked this out ourselves, and it is part of a set of several Zelda characters. I think we got like 4 or 5 of these, all from the same artist, because we just love this person's work so much. Look at the detail of that. That looks like if there was a Legend of Zelda anime, this is what I would want it to look like. It's so dope. It's so cool. Carefully set that down here. Then we got, I think, yeah, okay, so right here we have, trying not to get fingerprints. Okay, trying not to get fingerprints. There we have Midna, another poster that Amber probably won't let me hang up downstairs for reasons, which I will respect. But here we have Midna, all growed up. Look at the glow up, right? Yeah. I'm more of a Twilight Princess, like Zelda kind of guy than I am Midna. She's too evil for my tastes. I like the sweet, innocent girls, and there's nothing sweet or innocent about this girl. She's just mean and vicious. But those eyes, right? Those eyes are something else. Okay, so she's going away very carefully. And underneath, we have Princess Zelda. Look at this. This is Twilight Princess Zelda. This is peak Zelda, in my opinion. This is beautiful. Try not to get fingerprints on this. This is an amazing picture. So, like I said, they're part of a set. They look like they go together wherever I put Link. But this is my favorite version of Zelda before Breath of the Wild happened. This was peak Zelda for me. Twilight Princess using the Bow of Light against Ganondorf in the Battle of Twilight. Also, you could argue that this is Smash Bros. Zelda as well, but this is going to be hanging up in the office. It's great. I love it, and I have no idea who made this. There's no name. We got this at either a Comic-Con, an anime convention, PAX East, I don't know. Anywhere between the year... Let's see, I would say probably we got this right around the time we were covering Twilight Princess HD on Wii U. So we might have been doing something with Nintendo back then, because we were Nintendo brand ambassadors a long time ago. There's Twilight Princess Zelda. And then underneath here is Metroid, aka Samus Aran. And that is a beautiful cat. What are you doing? I'm making a vlog here, yo. You want to be in the vlog? Come by. So here we have Samus Aran. This is by the same artist. So like I said, we got like several of these Nintendo art made by the same artist, and this is just impeccable. Like, I love Samus, and she looks so cool. I think this was done around the time of Metroid, not Other M, the other Metroid game. What you doing, fur monkey? You want to play? Go for it. I was playing earlier. So there we go. There's Metroid. It wasn't Metroid Other M because that was a long time ago. That would have been 2011, 2010. The other Metroid game that released. Not the most recent one. This was before Metroid Dread. There's another Metroid game that came out. Can't remember it because I'm old, but there you go. Beautiful picture. Again, part of a set. And underneath, because Amber just couldn't say no, Crom. She can hang this up downstairs. Okay? She can do her thing with this downstairs, because I am not hanging this up in my office, because that's Crom. That's Crom. And I'm not okay with that. In fact, this should go in the trash, but it's not going to go in the trash, because Amber would probably divorce me. Crom, you are the bane of my existence. But it's an awesome picture. Really is. So we're going to be very careful with these. I'm not going to get fingerprints all over this, nor am I going to touch this after having donuts or anything fancy. That's right. Okay. Down you go, Mr. Crumb. Okay. Now, finger in the way. I want to talk about this because this is kind of an interesting story. To Luke and Amber, your Batman, Kevin Conroy. Now, this has a story. A long time ago. So, the first time we ever met Kevin Conroy was, I believe, at New York Comic Con. And he was coming back from lunch, and he was, like, really happy. Looked a little thin, though. Nobody knew he was sick back then. I don't think anybody knew he had cancer. Doesn't matter. Came back. He was so gracious and just humble and nice to all the people standing in his line. And he played a fun little game with us and some of the first people who were ready to see him after his break. And he said, whichever movie of mine or portrayal of Batman that you don't like, that is the one I'm going to sign. And he was talking to us for a while. We were kind of gushing over, like, he's our Batman. That's why he signed it, your Batman, Kevin Conroy. But the picture that he selected to sign for us, he was like, I have a feeling that you don't like this movie. And so he chuckled a little bit, and then he signed this, your Batman, Kevin Conroy. And I didn't respond. I was happy to get a signature anyway, because a fan got me his signature a long time ago. Way up there, see? So that would have been when we were first on YouTube. A fan sent me to that. It says K-Wing, Kevin Conroy. So this was my only autograph of his that I think... Well, no, we got a giant poster somewhere, but it's been lost to time. This is the only thing we have of Amber and I meeting him in person. Like, our first real big meeting with him. And he signed this, and he was being kind of a jokester, so I will always remember this picture. And he's right, like, the fact that he signed a picture that from a movie that people didn't really like, it did give me a memory. He says, you will always remember this. And he was right. So thank you, Kevin. God bless you, and you will always be my Batman. You are our Batman, to Luke and Amber. So thank you. We're going to get this in nice condition and get it. I'm kind of... Oh my gosh, I'm getting a little misty-eyed. Okay. I will carefully put Batman over there. Now, this is a funny story too. Ahoy, Luke and Amber. Outrageous Aquaman. And that is John DiMaggio. That is the voice of Joker from the outrageous Batman Under the Red Hood. He also played Aquaman in Batman Brave and the Bold. And he joyfully signed us an Aquaman picture. And he was hanging out at the booth with Austin St. John. Austin St. John and him shared a booth that was nowhere near where the comic book or the voice actor guys were. They were just kind of hanging out, and he really liked talking to us about Aquaman because everyone that saw him was there for Jake the dog or Bender. No one really wanted to talk about Aquaman, and he had a blast playing the character. So we're going to get this framed and hung up in the office, and it's really cool. So I thought I would show this with you guys. He didn't really have a lot of stories to tell. He was just like so happy to meet fans that loved his portrayal of Aquaman, because he says his portrayal of Aquaman is kind of outrageous and a little controversial, but he's actually one of my favorite versions of Aquaman next to Hook Hand Aquaman from the 90s. So, yeah, that's... Kevin and outrageous Aquaman, be careful. Okay. Now, this is really nice. This we got a long time ago at PAX East. This was right, I believe, when Shovel Knight was starting out. And we were going to get this framed in our house and send it to Captain Sean, like as a picture, who is the guy who is the head of Yacht Club Games, and show him how much we love the game. And we really did enjoy the Shovel Knight series, and we still have a lot of love for the series, even though the game's not quite as magical as the first one. I'm so happy that they're still making games, and they're still continuing to do Shovel Knight, and maybe someday we'll see 3D or GameCube style Shovel Knight. I haven't removed this from its thing because, well, I don't really want to, because I don't want dust and stuff to get on it. But we're just going to place that on top of Crom. There we go. And I'll probably slide right off. This! Amber picked this out. I have no idea what this is. It's adorable, and it's probably going to be hung up in her space. But it's Super Cats, because, you know, we love cats. So you got Green Lantern Cat, Martian Manhunter Cat, Super Cat, Aqua Cat with the nice little fish on the stick, Wonder Woman looks adorable, Flash looks cute, and Batman looks like Zelda, all serious. So this, we're probably going to get this put in a picture frame and hung up downstairs in Amber's new office, because Amber is gone. She's been replaced with a cat. There she is. I mean, not you, but, you know, a cat. So, I'm going to stick that down here for safety reasons. Now, this is pretty cool, too. This is from PAX East or New York Comic Con. I don't remember. And this is a mega awesome picture. Look at this. It's all the Mega Men from the Mega Man X game. All his different forms. All the way through every X game that Mega Man X appeared in. And it's a beautiful picture. Like, this looks like something that would have been made at, like, Tokyo Game Show or, you know, their really big anime conventions in Japan. This looks like it comes straight from Japan. It's beautiful. So I'm going to get this framed, and it's going to be hung up here in the office. So I'm going to be very careful with that. Now, we had some more Zelda stuff. I'm going to just move that over there for safety reasons. Okay, because my hands are getting tired. This is the Twilight Princess Link. And you can tell it's Twilight Princess Link based on the way his armor looks. So this was part of the set with Midna and Zelda and Samus and Chrom. So this is the same artist again. I don't know if their name is actually written anywhere or not. It could be in the water. I don't know. Doesn't matter. This is an original work, and this is beautiful. I love this. This is hanging up in my office, along with the Zelda and the Midna, because this is part of a set, in my opinion, because that is Twilight Princess Link. Underneath here, we have another awesome picture of X, because if you did not know this, I'm a huge fan of Mega Man X. Not Mega Man, not Rock, X, because the Super Nintendo game was one of my favorite Mega Man games. Everybody says Mega Man 2, but I love Mega Man X. Like, it was just so cool. And X was such an interesting Maverick hunter. Also, Maverick, thinking about, like, Top Gun. Maverick Hunter X. You gotta love that. That's beautiful. Again, artists not writing their information there, so I can never find these people again and buy from them, because I would love to have as many pictures as possible from people like this. This is gorgeous. Look at this. Look at this. So good. I'm getting fingerprints on it. Ah, fingerprints. Oh my gosh. I didn't know we had this. This is going downstairs. No argument. This is going in our living room in a picture frame. This is gorgeous. Look at this. Asuna and Kirito, the ideal husband and wife, gaming couple, and anime heroes. No artist name. Beautiful. I remember that I had to have this when we saw this at... This was from PAX East. I know that. This was PAX. And artists usually have set up shop and stuff like that. This is awesome. I'm guessing that we got this right around the time we were covering different SAO games, which we'll always probably end up covering SAO games, but Shadowband channels don't really get views, so this was back in the day. I want to say this was a PAX East probably from like 2015, maybe 2016. So it was a while ago, and it's still in beautiful condition because these were all in protective cases. So this is the first time I've actually taken them out. The next time I'll take them out will be to get them put in picture frames so they are preserved for all eternity. Asuna looks so dope, and the lightning. Oh, it's so cool. Asuna by herself. Kawaii! Video game waifu. There she is, Asuna. I don't think we have Kirito by himself, but I hope we do. It's almost like I'm being revealed these for the first time again in a long time. Look at the detail of that. That's beautiful. These are also not cheap art. This has a nice feel to it. So this will go really well in a frame. I wouldn't want to hang this up as a poster because like it would definitely fade over time. Like unfortunately some of the Batman posters that we have hanging up in our house are already starting to fade. Unlike you know, laminated, framed Nolanverse, still there. But I didn't know I had this Asuna one. That's beautiful. So I'm going to take care of Asuna and Kirito. You can see these are the cases that they came in, so I'm going to slip them back in after the vlog. So we're going to carefully move you to the floor. Ah! Gosh. Okay, got to be careful. And Kevin's signature. Now, Amber picked these out. These are cheaper. These are from a different artist who actually did write their name. Right there. You can see it's from 2015. And it has a nice feeling on the front. The back feels like a sticker. I don't know what type of paper this is, but it's definitely expensive paper if you printed it off at like a printer at your house. And I believe this is a famous comic book artist, but this is not the same quality as the Twitter artists or Facebook artists that were at those conventions. It has a rougher back to it. Feels like poster. So this is actually Amber's. I remember her picking it out because she loves Raphael. Raphael looked really cool here in the sewers, holding his size with the pizza in the background. This is based on the Raphael from the 2003 series, if I'm not mistaken. So we're going to move you over. Cat's yawning. This is, I don't remember. I did pay for this. This is an Arkham Batman picture. This is some artist that was at PAX East in 2015. This was based on their interpretation of some of the Arkham skins. So it's supposed to be kind of a combination of Dick Grayson's Batsuit, but they didn't use the same utility belt. And I don't know what they were doing with Tim Drake's Robin over there. But this is very cheap paper. This is going to have to be put in a picture frame just because it's already starting to fade a little bit. Like the Robin color used to be bright red. You can see it's now like light red. So I mean the colors are starting to fade. It's just not, it's very cheap paper. Again, very thankful to have this. The artist did an amazing job. He actually, I think he did this based on a commission request at PAX. But yeah, it's pretty cool. And then we have the last group of posters in this bag, and these unfortunately got bent. So I'm gonna have to wait a while before putting them in somewhere. But I love this. This is really, really cool. Look at that. Look at how beautiful that is. Okay, so I'm actually removing these for the first time, so I hope they don't get messed up. I'm scared. Okay, there we go. So here's Batman and the Bat Family. There is artist information down there, I think. I think that's the artist. So nice of them to tag that. Sometimes the artists write their names on the back, but a lot of the artists that we got these from conventions, I don't know where we got this. This was during our Arkham Pinnacle. Like, you know, we were peak Arkham stuff. So we got this probably around the time of Arkham Knight, would be my guess. I don't think this is an Arkham City one. This we got at New York Comic Con. This is beautiful. I'm going to get this put in a poster thing. So this is the same artist, I believe. And this is awesome. So this is going to get put in some nice stuff. This is Batman Red. It's another Arkham thing. This is all one picture, I think. I can't tell because it has a cheap poster edge to it, so I can't tell, but he has some red on his hands. It says Batman Red. So it looks pretty cool. So we would have gotten this many, many years ago. I don't remember. I believe it's the same artist. The same artist actually hung out around the East Coast, so he was at New York Comic Con, he was at PAX East, and I think he was at Too Many Games as well as a anime convention near, what was the name of that place? Wherever the airport is. Crap, I can't remember. I don't leave my area very much. It starts with an H. No, never mind. I'm getting Wisconsin and Pennsylvania confused. It'll come to me. Harrisburg. Yeah, there was a Comic-Con convention in Harrisburg where they have an international airport. There we go. There's my memory. And then we're not taking this guy out, but this is a Nightwing picture. This is by the same guy. So you can tell that I followed this artist's career with great interest. Makes great Batman stuff. And hopefully he's still very successful because this is all very, very cool. So this is all going to go up in my office. And it's all going to get framed. And the Power Rangers thing is just chef's kiss. I think I wanted ASJ to sign this, but I wasn't able to get this before leaving New York Comic Con. So, but I really like this guy's work. It's much better than whoever this guy is. This is very cheap, but it's still a cool picture. But it's fading, so that makes me sad. So there you go. That is a very different vlog. this is art that we have collected and it's going to go up in our house. So, the cat was here. I don't know where he went. He left. Where'd you go? You went in the hallway. Okay. So yeah, in the comment section below, let me know, do you collect any artwork? And if so, like, what is priceless to you? This stuff to me is something I'll never be able to get back. It's one of a kind. And I think it's really amazing. So I don't know how often people share this kind of stuff, but I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. Have a great rest of your day, and see you live later today with some awesome videos and streams. All right, people. God bless and happy gaming. This is K-Wing saying so long.